Everybody, I am back with yet another installment to my series, my Valentine series, just making all types of projects which you can use for any time of the year, not just Valentine's, but for this time the color schemes and the theme is Valentine's. But you could totally change out your colors, your shapes, whatever, to make it work for any time of the year, any holiday. You know, I'm just going to do this one series with everything that I know how to make and things that I wanted to make. A lot of things that I will be adding to bigger projects. So right now what I'm going to do is, I've made these in another episode. They're just chipboard pieces with paper and glossy accents and glitter on them. So now I'm going to add to it, and I think I'm going to be putting them on these little clothespins, which I have no clue where I got these. I've had clothespins for years, barely used them, so I'm going to be using them now. I could say that they're either Walmart or Target, only because I know they carry clothespins in different shapes or different sizes, so it's probably from one of those places. I took out a pack of flowers from Hobby Lobby. These are Paper Studio spare parts flowers that I only get these when they're half off, or if they're on clearance. And then also from Hobby Lobby are these, also Paper Studio. These are the Poppies and Papery Embellishment Company. So I'm going to use those together. I don't think I'm going to add any hearts to this particular project, although I could, but I also want to, these items that I'm making, I also want it to be versatile. Maybe they don't want to put a, you know, something with a heart in it. So I have these little pieces here, which I'm going to link where I got them from. I don't know if she still carries these, but this is from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. So I think I only have like one of these left. I'm gonna have to get more eventually if she has them. So let's go ahead and just stick this onto here first, and I think I'm going to be putting this at an angle like this, and I'm gonna do it, so let's see, I want to take a quick look and see how that's gonna come out. Maybe not, maybe I have to do it this way. I need to be able to, for you to squeeze this. Yeah, I'm going to do it at an angle. So I'm going to put my glue onto the clothespin, and then put this with my flower that way, and then drop it. Okay, just make sure it's on. Now you can use glossy accents or E6000. I've been trying to just use my hot glue for most of my projects. This shouldn't come off, but if the chance that it does come off, whoever gets this, they're crafty people and they could just glue it right back on. No big deal. I don't mind when I get something and it comes, you know, if things come off, pop off or whatever, I always just glue them back on. It's not really a big deal. So I'm going to do the other one too while I'm at this. This one is kind of different where my flowers are. I really don't want to cover the flowers that are on here that much. So I guess I'll just do it in the same way. And put it there. Okay. Alright, so now we got our clothespins, and you don't have to add any more to this. You can just leave it like that. And you got a really cool looking clothespin that looks like a postage stamp. But of course I'm going to add to it. I should have taken out 2 flowers. And they have a variety of sizes in here, so I'm just kind of picking out the smallest ones that are in here. Actually, I like, let's see, this one has like a darker center. Is there another one like that in here? This one. Okay. And I'm just going to use one, and hopefully I'll use a few of these without the yellow. I wish they just had all pink in this package, because I'm not really a big fan of the yellow. But anyway, I'll just put those there for now and see if I use them. So we're going to be adding the this thing. It's like a little leaf applique. And I'm going to make sure which is my part and put this down in a way to not really get in the way of my clip. Put some glue there and place that. That's nice. I'm going to do the other one same way. Get glue all over me. There is a back in the front, and you can see when you flip over these kinds of things, like one side's either fuzzy or not finished, while the other side you could tell it's a little more finished. So usually appliques have a front and a back. Sometimes they don't. Really, really good ones might not have one. Is that my top? Yeah. Trying not to cover my little flower image. Okay, so we got that so far. Now I'm going to place my flower on top of the applique to the side of that image. Okay, and then the other one. I wasn't going to finish these stamps and leave them like that so whoever was to get them could do whatever they want with it. But yeah, I'm going to give them two, one unfinished and one finished, so they could see what they could do with it, or they could do whatever they want. So I am going to put flowers under here. So this image is a little more off. You see how it covered up a little more. So I'm just kind of scooted it over, and now I'm just going to add my little guys. Seriously wanting to add a heart. So yeah, let me see if it will even look good with one of these hearts, also from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I think all of these little things here are from Natasha's Scrapbook Corner. I just threw them all in together, but I've got these, and I'm not sure if I put it maybe to one side. Let me see how that looks. Oh, I don't know. It's like it's too much. I should have probably put that there and then my flower, but we'll just skip the heart. My projects already has a lot of hearts. I will grab my little, maybe I want this one instead. I got a couple of different types of tweezers. So I got this kind where you just squeeze and it pinches. This kind you squeeze and it opens. So, and then it holds when you let go. I think I'll use this one. And then glue that in, because this is too tiny for me to get in. Like I mentioned in another video, I have clumsy fingers. They feel huge when I'm trying to do things that are tiny, or place little things, you know. Okay, and then you can press it in there. Alright, so I'm going to put that one for now. And another one over here. Now I just realized some of these are glittered and some are not, so I'm going to try to keep it even. This one didn't have any glitter, so that's what I'm going to put so it looks alike. Alright. Okay, let's see how does that look. Is this upside down? So I'm just gonna kind of turn it this way. See how I like the way that looks. I love how it's at an angle, and do I need anything else? I think that's like it. I don't know. Should I add another flower? Is it too much? Is it too much? Is it ever too much? Or a bow? Oh, wait a minute. Let me see if I got a teeny tiny bow in my stash of stuff. I had some bows. Not there. So I thought, oh wait, here we go. Some more NSK stuff. I got these itty bitty bows, so let's see how that looks as a finishing, oops, as a finishing touch to my, or should I put it up here? It is double-sided, so I like it up there. Yes. Okay, here we go. And it's K, people. Lots of goodies over there, so check it out. Link will be down below. And I love the little things for stuff like this. Okay, that is down. And one more. I think we will be done once I get that on there. I think that's more than enough. Although, you know me, I want to see if I can add anything else to this little thing. There we go. I got some glue there, but it should wipe off. I wonder if I have these guys in white or just another pink flower. Or a bud. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah. I think we need a rosebud. Alright, you guys. I just can't stop. Put these back in. Put that away. And I got these. These are from Wild Orchid Crafts, and they're a light pastel pink. And I want to see, do I want 2 or 1? I think I want to do a little cluster of 3. So let's see how that will look. 3 could be too much, but yeah, I'm going to do 3. So I'm twisting them all together. One higher, well, all 3 are like at different lengths, but at least one should be higher than the rest. And twisting them all together, and then I'm going to cut, just leaving enough so that there's something to hold. A little less there. Cut that off. Put some glue. And I'm going to pull this off. Slip it in there if I can. I'm just pushing it in. And oh, that is so pretty. And there you go. I am going to add gesso. I'll do it on camera because this is going to go with a few things that also has that shabby look with the gesso sponged on. So let me just finish this the second one the same way. Some of these flowers are a little tinier than others, so I'm just trying to grab the smallest ones here and do the same thing. Have them all at different levels. Twist it all together just enough, really tight. Cut some of that extra off, just enough. I don't want it too long, but enough so it's still holding each other. And we're going to glue that in there. Alright, and squeeze it in. So now we have that arrangement. Oh, it is so cute just like that, but I'm going to take it that next step. And actually, I'm going to break out also to match some of the things that I've been making that you haven't seen yet. Well, you might have, I don't know. I've been making so many videos, and some of them I'm putting separately with the series, but it's still a part of the series. Just, I'm kind of confusing myself sometimes. What I'm going to be doing is adding gesso, you know, just dabbing it on slightly and then sprinkling on this glitter just to give it some more shine. There is glitter in my stamp image, but there's never enough glitter in projects, and I can't open this. Okay, so let me put this away. I broke out my bag of sponge daubers that I got from Walmart, so it comes in all these sizes. I had 2 bags, and I almost gonna get another one, but 3 sizes. Actually, I should use the tiny one here, which is great for little projects like I'm about to do. And we're just gonna daub it on. Actually, let me open up my, let's see, get this out of the way. Let me open this up. Clear this of any debris because I will be throwing back my glitter in there shake this up because sometimes all you get is white powder. Alright, here we go. One at a time. Oops. I'm going to put some on the tip here, and I'm going to put some on my flower, and on here, down here, and some on the leaf. I don't want to go too crazy, but I want it to be wet, so there's got to be enough on this to grab my glitter. And I'm just going to sprinkle it on real thick, and then just do that. And now I got, oh, so cute. I'm going to do the other one, and then I'm going to hit it with the heat tool. But look at how prettier that looks. With just a touch of sparkle, a little bit of white. Do the same with this one. A little bit on my edges there. My flower, my little applique, the buds. Make sure it's on thick but not too thick, and then just pour it on. And then shake it off. Alright, so now I'm going to hit it with my, which way does this go? This way. I'm going to hit it with my heat tool real quick. It blows off some of the excess glitter, plus it dries it up. But I'm not going to dry it 100%. I'm just going to dry it enough so that I could just, you know, kind of let it go. So you don't want to put too much heat, because then the hot glue will soften up again, and then your stuff will pick up or lift up. Alright, and there we go. I'm going to clip it back on here so you can see carefully. And my other one. Isn't that pretty? I didn't add any hearts, so this could be used on any projects. It could go on bag toppers, anywhere you could clip this on. So there you go. Love how that came out. So thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for the next episode. Bye now.